Hi, my name is Prashant. I live in Suva. I love Mirchi FM because Mirchi FM, it's hot.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.
Yana Vinaka and good morning, Fiji. In this bulletin, more than 10,000 COVID-19 tests. New plans for disaster-safe homes. And businesses in Nandi record good sales.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Jackie Spate.
The Health Ministry's Centre for Disease Control has conducted over 10,000 COVID-19 tests. Minister Dr. Ifiremi Wangainabete says it's been more than 170 days since Fiji detected its last community case. Results of an external assessment from the World Health Organization show our CDC is achieving a score of 100% for COVID-19 testing.
We haven't had any new case, so as to speak, till now, despite our people returning back. We are very blessed because of the very strong and stringent measures that was put in place, and which the Honourable Prime Minister led from the front, and also the budget appropriation. And I continue to thank the Minister for Economy for making sure that we are well funded in that regard. So we don't have that. We've had the border quarantine cases, and unfortunately 2 of them had passed on. But we haven't had any other case that's come out into the community.
A new architectural plan has been developed for the reconstruction of homes destroyed by natural disasters. The 2-bedroom house plan is designed to encourage Fijians to build better and stronger homes. Housing Minister Pramila Kumar says the plan is for houses in rural and maritime areas being rebuilt with government assistance. Kumar says the cost of materials for building this house matches the government tender prices for the Rural Housing Assistance Program. The new plan is now available on the ministry's website.
So if it is, built according to the cyclone resistance plan, so that way you are safe. Your life is safe, your property is safe, and you don't have to incur additional costs.
The Fiji Police Force has reiterated it will not tolerate child abuse, neglect, trafficking or prostitution cases. Acting Deputy Commissioner Tendra Nair says severe penalties will be pursued for those who are harbouring innocent children who later become victims of such incidents. Nair says 3 Fijians are now serving prison terms of up to 14 years for committing such offences in the last few years. He adds they have established a national coordinating committee last year to promote and safeguard the well-being of children in Fiji.
What the organization, the Fiji Police, has done is we have an interagency guidelines on child abuse and neglect 2015, and the enhancement of individuals, organizations, understanding and knowledge of legislation policies associated with child abuse, endorsed by 5 agencies, Department of Social Welfare, Fiji Police Force, Ministry of Education, and Ministry of Health.
The Agriculture Ministry has scheduled farmers' quarterly meetings. Agriculture Minister Dr. Mahendra Reddy says this follows concerns raised by farmers that agricultural officers in the field hardly visit farmers. Dr. Reddy says this will also help the ministry to monitor commercial farmers in an effort to meet their targets. The ministry is working closely with farmers to help get the agriculture sector back on track, especially in meeting the demands locally and also overseas.
We have drawn up a schedule which we have given it to our area technical officers, where they will hold meetings in every year to hear out farmers' issues, what problems and challenges they are facing.
Businesses in Nandi have been recording good sales since last week as Fijians gear up for Fiji Day celebrations this Saturday. Shops on the main street have been decorated in Fiji blue as they count down to Fiji's 50th Independence Day. Felipe Naikaso has more.
This has been the scene for many shops in Nandi, Fijians out for Fiji Day shopping.
Plenty people coming here to buy the only Fiji things, Fiji uniforms, like all in shades, children's wear, ladies wear, everything. But they find it in a blue.
Business owners are somewhat surprised that people are spending despite difficult times.
In this pandemic, all the business are slow, and celebrating Fiji Day will bring lots of business to the people, and also it will create an environment for our customers to spend and in a joyful way.
For some shop owners, the 50th Independence Day celebration is a time to show patriotism.
It made our mood be changed on this particular time. That everything in Fiji has been recently been settling down, so we are much happy to celebrate on this independence of this 50 years.
A Fiji Day celebration is expected to be held in Nandi this Saturday. Philippe Naikaso, FBC News.
Up ahead, Nandi banks on Ravovo. And Prime Minister commends return of sporting tournaments.
Hi, Bula. I'm Selai from Nandi. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Nandi will again be banking on former Fiji Sevens player Vatemo Ravovo to guide them into the Skipper Cup match. Ravovo was instrumental in their huge 37-9 win over Lautoka last Saturday. The side will also be working on discipline after copping 2 yellow cards against Lautoka. Nandi will have an extra week of training as the Skipper Cup matches have been deferred to next week.
He's a class player. We're so fortunate to have him play for Nandi today. These kind of players, they are X factor in any game. We're so fortunate that we have Ravo. His experience was a telling factor to today's win.
Prime Minister Vorengen Bainimarama says Fiji is lucky to have sporting tournaments back amid the current crisis. Bainimarama says, unlike other countries around the world, sporting bodies in Fiji has successfully hosted tournaments following the necessary guidelines. Speaking during the official opening of the Courts Inter-District Championship yesterday, Bainimarama also commended Fiji Football Association for promoting the participation of women in sport.
It is wonderful to see our footballers back playing in earnest, even if we can't have the stadium full yet. We are lucky to be playing these games at all. Most places in the world, sports are not safe to play due to COVID-19, and fans are stuck at home watching replays and old highlights. But not in Fiji. Here we are COVID contained, our people have their health, and we can safely welcome the Courts IDC tournament.
Giant Killers Permal Construction ABA Realtors Nasino has claimed its first victim at the Courts Inter-District Championship. The side defeated a star-studded All-Freight Logistics Suva team 1-0 in the first match at the ANZ Stadium in Suva. It was Solomon Islander and Fiji National University student Malin Tahio's 36th minute goal that made the difference. Head coach Tangi Vonalangi says the win was a much-needed one for Nasino, which has faced financial challenges heading into the IDC.
We need to go and play to our best, which we did today. I think the boys given the 100% in the game today, the way we played. We had pressed Suva all the way throughout till the final whistle.
The date for the Kirin boxing promotion that will be held in Nandi has been moved closer. The fights were scheduled for the 28th of next month. However, promoters have now changed it to the 14th of next month. The full lineup of fights for next month have been locked in as boxers gear up for the promotion. Promoter Ben Krishna says they are promising explosive fights as a number of titles are on the line.
And all boxers are ready for it. We've been waiting for a long time for this boxing to go ahead. Unfortunately, that virus has affected the rest of the world. But it is now has given a chance and we are ready to go.
Quick look at the weather map for today. It is Wednesday, the 7th of October, finally middle of the week. A trough of low pressure with associated cloud and showers lies slow moving over the north and eastern parts of the group. Forecast to midnight tomorrow for the Fiji group is occasional showers with isolated thunderstorms over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands, Lau and Lomai VT group. Cloudy periods with some showers and isolated afternoon or evening thunderstorms elsewhere. And that is UFBC Morning News. Join us at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. Remember, in times of crisis, you need factual news that you can trust. Stop believing fake news about the COVID-19 on social media. Fight misinformation by getting only the facts about the coronavirus from verified news sources like FBC's TV, radio and digital media news. FBCnews.com.fj, keeping Fijians connected with the truth.
Nevan go merere te lawa, go ngai tavua, ando talita kana vararonga na Radio Fiji 1 nando mai viti.
Radio Fiji 1 nando mai viti.